We are on the property.
And look, it's spring.
We are on the property.
And look, it's spring.
There's flowers everywhere.
And so many bees.
And it's like dangerously humming from bees, which is weird.
We need to get some beehives here.
So we decided to come out here real quick, and we wanted to talk about water because things are moving pretty well with the rezoning. We should know for sure on that in just like a week and a half. And we're going to move as fast as we can to get things going after we know, because of the whole virus thing, and we really just need a place to park. But there's quite a few steps that we still got to go through. So we're trying to think about water right now.
Yeah, it's the most important thing we need to get is some kind of water out here.
Right, because if we get parked out here, but we still have to drive into town every couple of days to get water, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of self-isolating, right? Yep. So we want to have a good amount of water stored. So we've been looking at all the different options. Okay, so what's option one?
Option one was to haul it ourselves.
So we'd have to get like a flatbed trailer and then a container.
A smaller water tank.
And it would hold what, maybe 200 or 300 gallons?
Yeah, about 300.
And it would stay in the flatbed all the time, right?
We just unhook it.
Yeah. I don't know, how much was that going to cost? Do you remember?
The trailer's like $1,500, and then another 100 or 2 for a small tank.
Okay. But that would only last us probably a week, maybe?
Yeah.
So still a lot of driving, a lot of time, and a lot of non-distancing. The other option is
to build a rain roof and buy a bunch of water catchment systems.
Right, so like go ahead and buy all the containers or the cisterns that we want.
That's a $10,000 to $15,000 investment. Yeah. So that is off the table for right now.
Well, we've got other things we need to do, and eventually we want to do that, and we want to be able to catch all our own rainwater, but yeah, it doesn't seem like that makes a lot of sense right after we buy the property and we have to pay for the survey and a couple other sort of big chunks up front. So we think we came up with the just right version.
So I think we're going to get a 1,500 gallon tank and have it delivered.
Yep.
Have water delivered to us.
Right. Well, we'll have to have the tank delivered because we can't transport that. So they'll deliver the tank to us, and we'll get it set up, and then we'll pay somebody to bring in 1,500 gallons of water. Yep. And the cost for that is
significantly
much cheaper, much more reasonable. And honestly, we could pay this person to haul water for many, many years before it would come close to the cost of the whole rainwater catchment thing. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and that'll at least get us water pretty quickly, and it should last us easily a month, maybe even more.
Yep.
Hopefully.
So right now we're just trying to find where we're gonna park the Airstream and where that water tank will go.
Yeah, where we can actually drive in on the property because it is completely undeveloped, as you can see. Like, it's pretty flat here, but especially the parts that are actually attached to the road, there's big swells on the side and there's trees in the way and bushes that we don't really want to run over.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we're still puzzling. That's the plan for now. Could totally change. If you have other ideas, make sure you let us know. This will let us park the Airstream, start working on other projects, and not have to worry about water all the time. which will be really nice, because that's the one thing that we would have to go into town pretty often for, with only 40 gallons or even 200 gallons, like, and we don't want to have to do that. It's too far into town, and we're trying to keep our distance from people and all that stuff. So,
and we got a lot of work to do out here, so.
Oh yeah, plenty to do here. So so we'll let you know next week how the official word on the rezoning goes, and then what the next steps are. So we'll see you then.